Hey guys, welcome to Rust Pirates. Today I'm going to be changing the tyre on my wife's car with nothing but my keys and what comes with the car. Alright, so here's the flat tyre. As you can see, it has lost all its air and has gone flat. This happens more regularly than people think, so we will dive right in on how to change it. So, how do I change it? There are a few steps to follow, which I have listed here. Feel free to pause the video if you need to, but remember, the most important is making sure that the area is safe and that the car is not on a slope. Cool, so first up, we need to get the spare tyre out and double check it has air in it. We can do that by opening the boot and then lifting up the carpet to find it. The tyres are usually clamped or bolted down, so we need to unscrew the tyre first before pulling it out. Remember to follow any speed restriction on the wheel if it is not a full-sized spare wheel. We'll also need to get the car jack and the tyre iron out of the boot as well. For this car, we need to loosen the car jack to get it out. When you get to this step, you need to double check that the car is in park for autos or in gear for manuals and that the handbrake is on. At this point as well, you should also use a chock for your wheels on the other side of the car that you'll be lifting up from. So in my case, that would mean chocking the front tyres while I lift up the back. So now we will grab the tyre iron, and while the car is on the ground, we will loosen the wheel nuts, but a fair warning that this part can be pretty difficult if they are very tight. You can see here that I'm even using my legs and it is still quite difficult to loosen them. Keep going until they are all loosened. Also, don't do what I just did just there. Alright, so now all the wheel nuts are loose, we can put the jack into position under the car. Make sure that you follow the instructions on the side of the jack if there are any, as they can show you the correct jacking points for your car. On this car, the jacking point is along the side rail as indicated on the jack. Cool, so now we can put the jack underneath the jacking point on the car and then we can get it ready to be raised. So we need to now grab the bar that comes with the jack and attach it like shown. We then need to attach the second part so that we have leverage. You can now turn it clockwise and we should be able to see the jack start to raise up. When you're just about at the top, double check it is in the right spot and then keep turning. Now that there is contact with the car, you can see the car start to lift off the ground. Keep going until the tyre is just off the ground and then stop. You will now need to remove the tyre iron from the other bar if your jack setup is like mine. We will use it for removing and installing the wheel nuts. Cool, so now we just need to remove the wheel from the car. Now we can go ahead and place the spare tyre onto the wheel hub. We can now start screwing the wheel nuts back on until they are hand tight. Now, when we are tightening down the wheel nuts using the tyre iron, we need to do it in a star pattern like shown, as this will create a flatter and better surface between the spare tyre and the wheel hub. I normally tighten the nuts in a star pattern 2 to 3 times and do them as tight as I can by hand with the tyre iron. Cool, so now that the spare tyre is on securely, we can lower the car back down again. But please make sure that there is nothing or nobody underneath it first. I usually give it a bit of a test wobble to make sure it's not loose. Cool, so that's pretty much it for the tyre change. We now just need to pack everything back up into the car and book the car in at the local tyre shop. To put the jack back in, we just need to reverse the steps we took to get it out. Last but not least, we need to put the flat tyre in the back, move any wheel chocks out from under the wheels, and then we are good to go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching Rust Pirates. See you in the next video.